There's a new sunrise here that's waiting for you. And I think you're already like on this process in your material world. It's just needing to carry over into your internal and your relationship world. I know you've been doing a lot of work internally, but it might not be manifesting in your relationships just yet. And it's because it looks like you're not really, or you weren't ready to leave it behind, to surrender, to say, like, I'm done with that, I'm done carrying it, and I'm moving on. There's a new sunrise in both of these cards here for you, Pisces. But it does require submission to the fact that you're having to let these things go and leave them in the past. They're gone. There's no longer anything there for you. Hi, Pisces. Bailey B hanging out for another intuitive reading to help you explore your subconscious and see what's going on. Thank you for being here. I intend for this reading to give you something fascinating to think about, and I hope you can use that information to lead you to more safety and more fulfillment. I want you to check in with your own intuition to see what feels true about the reading and only pick up what's resonating with you. Today I have the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I'm going to pick 3 main energies from that and then clarify with the Beginner's Guide to Tarot by Juliet Sharman-Burke. So let's start out with these Osho Zen Tarot cards. I love this deck. What does Pisces need to know for this week coming up? Alright, so let's pull 3 energies here for Pisces. 1, 2, and we'll take this one 3. While I'm thinking about it, press the like button if you are enjoying the video so far. And if you are interested in subscribing to the channel, I'm here every other day with new readings for y'all. I would love the support. I'm still trying to grow the channel so that I can sustain this. I'm here doing these readings at no cost to y'all, so if you could move some energy my way by just pressing the like button or thinking about subscribing, I would really appreciate that. Alright, so we picked the Moment to Moment, which is the 2 of Pentacles, Politics, which is the 7 of Swords, and Turning In, which we've had several times recently when we've used these decks, this deck particularly, which is the 4 of Cups. So actually I think I'm going to arrange them this way, and then we'll pull clarifiers for each. So starting with the 2 of Pentacles, Moment to Moment. What is this moment to moment energy for Aquarius? What do we have for this moment to moment energy? So the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. I feel like that just kind of fell out at the beginning, so I'm not going to take that. Let's get one more energy here for the 2 of Pentacles for Pisces. And the High Priestess. It comes out in reverse, but I'm going to put it upright and we'll talk about it. So right away I see you here juggling your material wealth, and you're working on your job, whatever you bring in money with, your craft. You're becoming more successful over time, and you're coming into this era of your King of Pentacles era, which is your stability, your so abundant feeling that you're very generous, and people look to you as a source of stability. Then there's the High Priestess here, who's really honed in their ability to read their own intuition and like understand what it is internally that drives them. All right, so let's keep pulling some cards. What is the 7 of Swords energy for Pisces here? 7 of Swords, politics. We're playing politics somehow. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, so we're halfway through something here. 5, 5. What else? else for the politics card for Pisces? Oops, it's too many. One more for the politics card for Pisces. The Hierophant, interesting. So I kind of see you like having to play politics here to get your needs met. With the Five of Pentacles, it's like you're not getting your needs met, and then with the Five of Wands, it's like you're having to sort of like spar other people or like fight to convince other people that you need something or to get what you want. It's almost like this energy that like people aren't seeing that your needs aren't being met, and you're just like not sure how to express that. And maybe you're feeling like you have to put on a mask in order to like successfully get what you need from other people, which is really a terrible feeling. But it's interesting that the High Priestess is up top here with your material abundance, and then the Hierophant is here in what looks like your relationship world. The Hierophant is somebody who is intensely reverent to learning, acquiring new knowledge, having an academic sort of appreciation for growth and learning new things. So I'm almost seeing here that this thing that you're going through with your relationships is going to be a big teacher for you in terms of how to figure out how to meet your own needs, like where you don't need to rely on these other people to get it, or just how to like advocate for yourself. I'm also seeing you here advocating for other people because you've taken on the task of learning a lot about this particular subject that you feel like you've struggled with. Maybe this is like depression or financial struggles. This could be spiritual struggles, feeling like you have to be somebody different, you know, in front of other people to be accepted, that kind of thing. Whatever it is that you've struggled with and you've kind of fought to learn these lessons. I see you really taking this knowledge and taking it really seriously and either leveling up your learning process or starting to teach other people how to deal with this kind of energy without destroying themselves. You know, this is something that like is really tricky to figure out, especially if you have any sort of special needs or disability, or you know somebody or work around somebody who does. You can always see that it's like really hard for people to meet them where they're at if they can't understand their struggles. So not that you have to always like prove to other people what you do need. This is something like only you know what you really need in order to be taken care of. So but I do think there's like a process here of you learning how to advocate for yourself and express yourself, and even you helping others do the same. All right, so what is this turning in energy for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces for the Four of Cups? The Judgment card. I keep wanting to flip over. The Two of Cups. Cool. One more energy here. There we go. The Nine of Swords. Interesting. We have the Hermit energy on the back of the deck. So the Judgment, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This could be just you worrying about what's going to happen in your future, or with these relationships. You might be taking on extra responsibility for others and how they're seeing you, which might be bringing you some frustration. This is a relationship energy with the Two of Cups here. And the Judgment card is almost like asking you to wake up about things that are happening around you. So ultimately, this is all clarifying the turning inward card, the Four of Cups, which calls us to meditate on our feelings, how we're really coping with things, what our personal goals and needs are without thinking about what other people might want or need from us. With the Judgment card here, I feel like we're being asked to wake up and pay attention to what's happening inside of us, especially with the Hermit coming out. This is us going inward, paying attention to what our insides, our mind, our body, our intuition is telling us, really honing in on what our star is, which is the light here in the Hermit's lantern. What is it that is going to guide us forward? What is our hopes and dreams and wishes that keep us motivated? And those are things we can only really ever find when we're turning inward and figuring it out for ourselves, and sometimes, most of the time, by ourselves. I mean, I know we can have experiences with others that, you know, lead us to realizations like, oh, I want more of this. But I think a lot of times when we go inward and we spend time alone, figuring out and literally visualizing the things that will make us happy, that's the place where we start to really do the work to manifest that stuff in our life and make plans, even subconsciously, to bring those things about. So let's start to get really serious about what makes us happy and what enlivens us and makes us feel awake and alive. And I'm sensing that this has, like I said before, a lot to do with your relationships and the way that you give and take with others. You might have a lot of worry on your mind when it comes to your interactions with others. You might feel like you're taking on other people's responsibilities and like worrying about them in the middle of the night. There is a vibe with this particular card here of the Nine of Swords of transformation with all of these butterflies here, and of being able to balance and sustain yourself. There's the Libra scales, the Aquarius water, a lot of hearts here, and then it's just partnership symbol on this blanket that this person is using to keep them warm. Even though they're up with all of these worries, they have a lot of, you know, comforts available to them and a lot of ways in which to transform this energy into a more healthy way of processing your needs, your wants, your desires, and like the things that are happening around you that you might not be able to control. Those are things that we need to learn to let go and not have to, you know, control the outcomes of or the behaviors of other people. Whatever is worrying us and keeping us up at night within this context, it's not a healthy thing to focus on. So I'm really feeling like you're kind of on a roll here with your hobbies, your job, your career, whatever you're doing to like juggle your monetary assets and then like hone in your craft. This is all going really well for you because you're easily being able to follow your intuition in this realm, and it's bringing you stability and abundance. Maybe not so much in the realm of relationships. You might feel more like of this tumultuous kind of like you have to fake it until you make it, or you have to operate in lower vibrations with other people in these relationships that just like kind of keep you stuck or keep you fighting or keep you in more of this like poverty mindset or the struggle mindset. Really, this is something that I think we're being asked to really pay attention to how we're feeling, the difference between you know, energies that build us up and make us feel capable of pursuing our wishes and dreams rather than taking away our energy because we're constantly worried about it. So let's get some final words of advice here for you, Pisces. Just some final words of advice for Pisces in this setting here. The Death card and the Ten of Swords. So it's time to move on from this energy that's outdated. You're not supposed to stay here in this stressed energy. This is going to be over soon. You're making a choice to turn your back and leave whatever relationship this is that's not working for you. I don't know, like turn your back was maybe not the right phrase. You're leaving it in the past. You're moving forward. This isn't working for you anymore. There's a new sunrise here that's waiting for you. And I think you're already like on this process in your material world. It's just needing to carry over into your internal and your relationship world. I know you've been doing a lot of work internally, but it might not be manifesting in your relationships just yet. And it's because it looks like you're not really, or you weren't ready to leave it behind, to surrender, to say, like, I'm done with that, I'm done carrying it, and I'm moving on. There's a new sunrise in both of these cards here for you, Pisces. But it does require submission to the fact that you're having to let these things go and leave them in the past. They're gone. There's no longer anything there for you. Let's get one last card of advice for Pisces. Let's try and end on a positive note here. The King of Cups, or Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So lots of Knight energy here. Lots of horse energy. You're riding on the backs of these horses in all three of these cards. Wow, both of these energies are almost reminding me of other people. You might be meeting two new people in your life that are coming forward, co-workers, new friends. One might be like super excitable and like loving life, super fiery. The other might be more emotional, more like compassionate and in tune. This could also be two parts of your personality that have been kind of muted lately. If you're feeling like your relationships aren't going super well, or like you're not feeling appreciated in your relationships. But to me, this is like new energy of feeling fabulous about yourself, about having all these new great ideas that you want to pursue, and feeling like a vigor for life again. And then also this energy of feeling like you have a new emotional life, that it's more healthy, that you're more fulfilled, you're more capable of expressing yourself, capable of feeling your emotions. But this is all kind of exciting and new. It's not like this more mature energy. It's almost like a youthfulness has come back into your energy here once you let go of this old stuff. Like, I definitely wouldn't expect that your new relationships are going to go like your old ones. This looks like a completely different energy coming towards you than you're leaving behind. There couldn't be more opposite energy from the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands to this Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups. It's like, this is passion, youth, vigor, freedom, fun, you know, all the like exciting things. It is more youthful. It's not like this super mature energy, but it's healthy. It's healthy to, you know, embrace these phases and go through these different energies for us to like keep moving forward and feel like life is full of good things for us. And life is here full of good things for us, Pisces. Even if we're not feeling it right this second, we can always pivot and turn and focus on the things that are going really well for us and bring those more into our life. And a little more success, a little more vigor, a little less downer, and a little less drama, right, Pisces? All right, I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you a little faith and hope for the future. Hope it gave you some motivation and a pat on the back. You're doing amazing, Pisces, as always. I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world. If this resonated with you, please smash the like button before you leave. I would really, really appreciate the support. I'm looking to grow the channel, and if you want to become a subscriber, I would be honored to have you. Thanks again for all your comments and your support. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that watches my videos. Have a great beginning to the week, Pisces, and I hope you live long and prosper.